This is a tough pill to swallow for the Croatians. But what's up, Rich Squad? Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm not so excited, as you can tell. France are the winners of the 2018 World Cup. They will now put a second star above their badge after winning it in 1998. Croatia, they did not win the World Cup, but you know what they won? Right here. They won our hearts. They won my heart for sure. I don't know about yours, but I know about mine. They won mine. And despite losing this match 4-2, they played well. They played well. It took some brilliance from Kylian Mbappe, and it took some brilliance from Paul Pogba to get over this Croatian team. Apart from that, France was unconvincing throughout the whole tournament. I just want to put that right there. Unconvincing throughout the whole tournament. No one really stepped up like they should have. Kante did well, Pogba did well, Griezmann to a certain extent, and Kylian Mbappe. Apart from that, they were just okay. To be honest, this is my honest opinion. And if you're gonna sit there and tell me that France has been great and they have been marvelous throughout the whole World Cup, you're lying. You're lying to yourself, you're lying to me, and you're lying to the people who you're gonna say that to, because they haven't been. Croatia, they deserve to win this match. They deserve to win this match, but things just didn't go their way today. It just did not go their way. The first goal, Antoine Griezmann, that free kick, that should have never been a free kick. He dived. He dived for that free kick, and that should have never been called, and it should have never kickstart anything for France. But guess what, guys? It's part of the game, and he put that free kick in, and Mandzukic, it came off his head, went into the back of the net, and it was 1-0. But Croatia fought really hard to come back into that game when Ivan Perisic scored a beautiful goal, set up nicely by Vida. What a left foot, 1-1. 1-1. And then the penalty, which was given, VAR had to come into play. Then, you see, VAR had to come into play. Then, the referee, he chose to, go to VAR for the penalty, but he did not go to VAR for the free kick, And I was like, okay, I'm confused there. Griezmann, he got the penalty, he stepped up and he put it in the back of the net. France is yet to lose when Griezmann score, by the way. That's a fun fact for you. The game was 2-1. And at that point, I'm like, Croatia is still in the game. They were creating chances left, right, and center. But you still got to give credit to the French defense. Umtiti, Varane, Pavard, Hernandez. They did what they're supposed to do. N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, they did what they're supposed to do. Matuidi tracking back. And then France, they got a third. They got a third to Paul Pogba. That was a very unfortunate goal for to concede for Croatia. The right-footed shot by Pogba was blocked, and it came back nicely for him. And he caught them. And that was where Pogba's talent showed. He hit it with his left, and he wrong-footed the goalkeeper. 3-1, And then another brilliant moment in the game when Kylian Mbappe scored as well. A Pele-esque moment, him scoring in the final of the World Cup, being, I think, the second youngest man to do so. And his goal was brilliant as well, 4-1. But Croatia kept fighting, they kept fighting, and that goal scored by Mario Mandzukic when he pressured Lloris, and Lloris tried to clear it, and he just steered it past him in the back of the net. That showed us how Croatia played throughout this entire World Cup. That really showed us how Croatia played throughout the World Cup, and they were awesome, man. They were awesome. That just epitomized, and that was exemplary of their fighting spirit throughout this entire World Cup. That goal right there by Mario Mandzukic. After that goal scored, Croatia, they were on the front foot. But it was far gone. It was too far gone for them. You know, a 2-goal deficit was hard to overturn, and the French, you know, they just used their heads and they just defended and, close up shop. 4-2. Remarkable victory by France, you know, in a final. That's 6 goals. We haven't seen 6 goals in a final since the 1966 final between England and West Germany. So this is some history in the making right there. Most of the last finals were just boring, 1-0 finals, but we were treated today. We can't say we weren't entertained, and we were definitely treated. So now I give you the whole timeline of the match, Let me just give my overall thoughts, the entire World Cup. This has to be one of the best World Cup I have ever seen. And I know you can relate. It has been largely incident free. And also, overall, I have to give this World Cup an A+. This final was brilliant. It was a good battle between France and Croatia. We saw everything in this match. We saw thunder, we saw lightning, we saw people running onto the field, we saw own goal, we saw VAR, we saw penalty, we saw a funny goal by Mandzukic. Hugo Lloris had switched off for a second there. But France, they are champions. They're champions of the 2018 World Cup, and the second youngest team at the tournament. They came out on top. Even though they were largely unconvincing throughout the whole tournament, guys, we could all agree to that. They still won it. They still won it ahead of the likes of Portugal, Argentina, Spain, France, Uruguay, Belgium, England, and now Croatia. But Croatia, they did really well, man. They did really, really well to get to the final. The second smallest nation to get to the final in terms of population and I think size. 4 million people, and they got to the finals, But congratulations to the French team, the entire roster, the entire 11 plus subs. Didier Deschamps becoming the 3rd man ever to win the World Cup as the captain and as the head coach. Lloris, Umtiti Varane, Lucas Hernandez, Benjamin Pavard, N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, Antoine Griezmann, Blaise Matuidi, Kylian Mbappe, Olivier Giroud, Corentin Tolisso, Nabil Fekir, Steven Nzonzi. They can tell their kids that they played in the World Cup final and they lifted it. Awesome achievement. Some of these guys remembering when they were kids and they were playing in the backyards, playing in the alleyways, and they were probably envisioning themselves playing in the World Cup one day, and the dream has came true. It has really, really came true. For Croatia, man, very, very valiant effort by the boys in the red and white checkered jerseys. They did awesome, man. And the following was awesome. It was spectacular. And I think second is well deserving, They're well deserving. The silver, I think they overachieved. They overachieved and they exceeded all of our expectations. And I think they will still be happy. You can see the players, they're disappointed, but I think they are happy with this. This is a big achievement, This is a big statement made by Hrvatska. The entire 11 plus subs. Daniel Subasic, Damagaj Vida, Dejan Lovren, Šime Vesaliko, Avaseko, Ivan Strinic, Marcelo Brozovic, Ivan Rakitic, Luka Modric, Ivan Perisic, Ante Rebic, Mario Mandzukic up top, Andrej Kramaric, Marco Piazza. I can't remember who was a 3rd sub today for Croatia, but Privaric deserves a shout. Charluka as well, Mateo Kovacic. The team came out good, and they represented. They represented and they made Croatia a proud nation. They made them a proud nation, and they deserve to keep their heads up high. I don't have much criticism for the Croatian team. They came out and they fought. It was against all odds for them. Against all odds, playing an extra match combined when they went extra time for their last 3 games, so that's a big achievement. And they came out today and they competed. They definitely competed. We can't say that they did not compete. They competed for a lot of plenty times in the game. I was like, Croatia got this, man. They look the better of the two teams, you know what I'm saying? They look the better of the two teams, but in the end, brilliance, individual brilliances by Kylian Mbappe, who is definitely the best young player of the tournament, and Paul Pogba, one of the best players in the world. They made the difference, I don't know. I'm not watching the post-match ceremony right now, but if I have to give, player of the tournament, Golden Ball award, I would love to give it to Luka Modric. I don't know if he is gonna win it, but Antoine Griezmann, for the goals he scored, even though I think 3 of them was via penalty and his assist, he will win. I think he will win. He will win the Golden Ball award. For Golden Boot, Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane, he's gonna win it. I don't think he deserved to win it, but he scored the goals. He's gonna win it. Maybe a guy like Mbappe should have won something like that, but Harry Kane is gonna win that. For best goalkeeper award, I would have loved to give it to Subasic, but I can't give it to him because of the the goals he conceded in the finals. Jordan Pickford deserves a shout. Thibaut Courtois deserves a shout as well. Hugo Lloris, oh man, captain, goalkeeper, big saves as well. I might actually give it to Courtois. Even though he came in third, but who knows? Lloris might win it. But it has been a wonderful World Cup, man. It has been a wonderful World Cup, and thank you for everyone who have joined me, subscribed to the channel and supported 100% wholeheartedly throughout the entire tournament, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man. So stick around, continue supporting. After the World Cup, there'll be a lot of videos coming. Feel free to leave video suggestions as well. But guys, it has been a remarkable journey. 1 whole month of World Cup football. It comes to an end today. France becomes the winner, their second ever World Cup title. I was gonna say France becomes a 9th winner, but that's how much I wanted a 9th winner. But France, they won it. To get into the final in 2006, they won it. To get into the final of the Euro 2016 and lost, they have won the 2018 World Cup. Croatia 2nd, Belgium 3rd, England 4th. But guys, man, that's all I have for now. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.